Fourth sum, if 2 cos alpha equal to x plus 1 by x and 2 cos beta equal to y plus 1 by y, show that x by y plus y by x equal to 2 cos of alpha minus beta. Let me find one by one here. So the first result we want to prove here. Now let us take that the given thing 2 cos alpha equal to x plus 1 by x here. So in this we can take the LCM on the right hand side. So take LCM here. So LCM is x here. So if we cross multiply, it will be x square plus 1 by x. Then cross multiply this thing. So we have 2x cos alpha equal to x square plus 1. And then take everything to the left hand side and everything to the same side there. So that we got a quadratic equation like this. X square minus 2x cos alpha plus 1 equal to 0. Then we want to find the value of x here by using this quadratic formula. That factorization we couldn't do that, so that we are using the formula here. Here a is 1 and b is minus 2 cos alpha and c is 1. So the formula will be minus b. That means already we have some minus here. So it will become plus that. So here 2 cos alpha plus or minus root of b square. B square is minus 2 cos alpha the whole square. That means 4 cos square alpha. Here it is alpha. B square minus 4ac. That means 4 into a is 1 and c is also 1 now. Okay. So we can write this as in the next step 2 cos alpha plus or minus root of 4 cos square alpha minus 4 here. Take 4 as common and square root of 4 is 2. So take 2 here there. And then the remaining thing what we have there, cos square alpha minus 1 will be in the bracket there. So this can be written as, take minus also as common, so that we can, it will become 1 minus cos square alpha. 1 minus cos square alpha is nothing but 2 sin alpha, isn't it? Sin alpha. So we can square root of sin square alpha. Sorry, this here we have 1 minus cos square alpha. We know the formula, sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1, isn't it? Equal to 1. Here we have 1 minus cos square alpha is nothing but minus sin square. So that we have square root and square will be get cancelled. The remaining we have simply a sin theta, sin alpha. Here minus symbol is the, if root of minus 1 is nothing but I, that imaginary thing. So we can keep this I here. So now we got x equal to 2 cos alpha plus or minus 2i sin alpha divided by 2. We can cancel all the 2 here, so that we have simply x equal to cos alpha plus or minus I sin alpha. Okay, so this is x now, and then similarly we can have y also. Y is cos beta plus I sin beta there. That x alpha, that x can be written in the exponential format. This can be written as e power I alpha, and this can be written as y equal to e power I beta. Here in the first division we have x by y. So that x by y is e power I alpha divided by e power I beta. This can be taken to the numerator in minus form. So e power I alpha into e power minus I beta. Okay. Then we can write this as a common thing as e power I of alpha minus beta. So this x by y can be written as cos of alpha minus beta plus I sin of alpha minus beta. Okay, this is the exponential form and this is the polar. Similarly for y by x we can write cos of alpha minus beta minus I sin of alpha minus beta. Here in the problem, here it is given x by y plus y by x. So we want to add both the things there. We can cancel this y sin alpha minus beta and minus I sin alpha and both the things. So remaining we have 2 times cos of alpha minus beta, which we locate for the answer now. Okay. And then second one we have xy. That xy can be written as e power ix I alpha into e power I beta. So this can be written as e power I of alpha plus beta. This can be written in this format as z equal to cos of alpha plus beta plus I sin of alpha plus beta. And then 1 by xy can be written as the same thing but in minus there. So cos of alpha plus beta minus I sin of alpha plus beta. Then we want to subtract both the things. That means xy minus 1 by xy equal to cos of the whole thing. You have to write this minus of this one. So minus of is nothing but minus cos of this one, and it will become plus here. Here it is minus and here it is plus. So we can cancel the cos of alpha plus beta here and here, and this imaginary part is 2 times here. So 2 times of 2i sin of alpha plus beta. The third division we have x power m by y power n, isn't it? So we can write this x power m is e power I alpha power m, can be written as e power I m alpha, and here e power I beta power n, that can be written as e power I n beta. So if you take this to the numerator, it can be written as e power I of m alpha minus n beta. Okay, so this is x power m by y power n. Okay, so this can be written in this format, cos of m alpha minus n beta plus I sin of m alpha minus n beta. Similarly, if we have y power n by x power m, we have to take the reciprocal, isn't it? That means here it will be changed as the minus format. The same thing, but the symbol will be changed here. So cos of m alpha minus n beta minus I sin of m alpha minus n beta. Okay, and then we want to subtract both the things here. So if we subtract both the things here, the whole thing is here minus of the second one. So minus of is nothing but here it will be